Hi there, my name is Amara Prince. I am a life coach and perception reframing therapist. Meditation, what is it? Meditation is a practice that has been around for thousands of years, yet there are many misconceptions about it. Most people's thought, when they hear the word meditation, think of a monk on top of a mountain. I know I used to think this. But the reality is, it's something that everyone can do. There are hundreds of studies that show the benefits of doing meditation. Some of them are, it increases positive emotions, compassion, immune function, ability to focus, general health, and mental well-being. It decreases anxiety, stress, pain, loneliness, and depression. To understand what meditation is, we have to look at how our minds work first. Thinking is something we do every day. We're always thinking. Try to stop thinking for the next 10 seconds. Chances are, unless you have practiced meditation for a while, you have had a few thoughts pop into your mind. Thinking is a good thing. We need to do it in order to survive. But if you think about it, thinking isn't always as helpful as it could be. A large majority of what people think isn't as useful or helpful as you would think it is, and is most often negative. Try an exercise. Sit down and write down every thought you have for 5 minutes. Pause this video and try it now. How many are positive and how many are negative or not constructive? Most people who do this exercise will have the majority of their thoughts negative, fear-based, or non-constructive, with only 1 to 3 positive constructive thoughts. Your thoughts have a direct correlation with how you feel. For example, if you are at a job interview and you start to think, there are so many more people here who are better qualified for this than me. Oh, if I don't get hired here, then I'll never get hired anywhere. Oh, maybe my outfit is way too over the top for this interview. I overdressed and I'm gonna look like I'm trying too hard. Or do I sit forward? Maybe I should sit back. I don't know what to do with my hands, etc. These thoughts bring on insecurities and anxiety. You start to stress out, you hold back, you act awkward, and therefore you don't interview as well as you could have if you didn't start allowing these thoughts to overtake your feelings and behaviors. You have created what you fear and might not land that job after all. We know that we think a lot. We know that most of our thoughts are negative or not constructive. We know that our thoughts affect how we feel. So the conclusion is, thinking in a way that allows our brain to run wild makes us feel crappy. What does thinking have to do with meditation? There are lots of different kinds of meditations out there. Breathing meditation, guided meditation, yoga, mantras. What they all have in common is that they teach us to slow down the amount of thoughts entering our mind as well as the speed of which they're entering our mind. They teach us how to put the reins on our brain and be the driver of our thoughts rather than being subject to them. You can even reach an ability to have no thoughts coming into your mind at all, to just be present, still, and calm. This is why meditation has so many benefits. When you practice meditation, you're basically teaching your mind to turn off your thoughts, like a switch. You can choose whether or not you get mad or sad, or if you're going to be happy and productive and building. When you have less thoughts, you spend less time in your head and more time spent in the present situations you're in. You'll notice the sky is just that much bluer, the trees are that much brighter, and the people you are with. You become less involved with your thoughts and more involved in the real world. And really, this is what we all want, right? So, all this being said, are you ready to start embracing the art of meditation?
Created using Powtoon.